Alexis Newsom and Hugo Olsen on the front row, as the sedan pace car is going to make its way around turn 4 and pull into the pits in just a moment time. And we are going to get ready for 180 laps around Iowa Speedway. Alexis Newsom picks up the throttle and she brings us to the green flag here for the Vopsy.com Iowa 160, as she maintains the lead into turn 1. As Henry Bennett makes his way around Jasper Orman into the 3rd position, Will Line and Taylor Mills also up in position as we complete lap number 1 right here. Erke Lindstrom going side by side with Luke Daniels as he's on the bottom line, which is the shortest way around, but on the high line there's so much more momentum as you see another car going around the outside there. I believe that's Connie Naslund, yes it is, going around Luke Daniels. Daniel Dinsdale already up into the 15th position, up 3 spots from his starting position. On the high side, look at him go on the high side with all the clean air. As he cuts right down to the inside line, he's going to make his way into 14th position as Daniel goes high again. He's going to get a very nice run off of turn 2, gets really close to the back end of Brandon Donovan up into the 13th position. As these guys are still going side by side. Matthew with a nice run off of turn 2. Sam is now going to be left in the dust basically on the low line. That's also Sam Blackwood, I believe, going around Oliver Silva as well. So Sam dropping 6 positions in a few laps, all the way down into P20. With Alan coming back on the high side now. As Dinsdale slides up. Ooh, that was so close. Whew. I think you could almost put just a finger between those 2 cars, but no contact was made once again. And this is what I meant with Iowa Speedway being a bull ring for the Indy cars, by the way, you guys. These guys are so close together all night long. Oh, that was so close between Taylor Mills and David Saranza there. I think you could almost put a finger between those 2 as well. That front wing of Taylor getting dangerously close to David Saranza. You don't want to do that too often, especially with the netcode involved in our racing. As we have the first car around, I believe, in the background. That is Alan Ruzel. It's going to spin to the inside, keep the car under control. Great save, by the way, for Alan, but we do have a caution. Alright, let's see what happened to Alan Ruzel. Oh, actually got clipped from the back by a SMS Racing car. Couldn't really tell who that was, to be fair. So pace car is in. Taylor Mills is going to lead us back to the green flag with Alexis Newsom for position right behind. There's a lap car in between of Sam Moyle, but we are back underway at Iowa Speedway. And Alex is going to go right by Sam Moyle on the inside. Hugo Olsen also going to go by, so no real issues for these people getting around the lap traffic. A few cars grouped up together in the back as well. That is Thomas Christensen going around the outside of Daniel Dinsdale, who is a lap down after that incident. So yes, Daniel got entering a close pit penalty, which is going to set him back significantly. Of course, he was involved in that incident with Alan Ruzel earlier that caused that caution. So Taylor will have a lighter car but significantly more worn out tires, as Alexis Newsom is all over the back of Taylor. Let's go on board with Alexis Newsom as she gets loose on that bump in turn 2, just misses the wall. Almost lost it on the exit as well. Great save by Alexis Newsom. Epic car control that is for the 63. Daniel Dinsdale with an incident in turn 2. He's gonna also hit that bump just like Alexis Newsom did, but Daniel unable to keep the car pointing in the right direction as it spins to the inside of the exit of turn 2 on the back straightaway. So caution out for the second time tonight. Alexis Newsom back out in front after being in the second position for a little while, with Taylor Mills staying out under the first caution. But Alexis is going to bring us back to the green flag at Iowa Speedway for the second restart. As Erke gets a great exit off of turn 4, going to go to the inside line. Is going to push up. Ooh. I don't even know what to say. That got really close between David Saranzo and Erke Lindstrom. Like I said in the beginning of this race, you don't want to do that too often, as Connie Naslund is going to go by on the inside of Erke Lindstrom as well, the 2 teammates. But Will Lyon also going to make his way around Alan Ruzel. Sam Blackwood and Thomas Christensen racing for position. Sam to the inside now on Christensen. Completes the pass. Very nice one by Sam as he is on the move. Up into the 9th position as... Oh, there's a car up in the wall and there's Oh, that's not Matthew Levine. So Connie going to the inside line here. It's gonna go to the inside and... I think we're looking at another wheel issue here. Because the wheel literally just went straight in a split second. I really don't know what happened here, but this surely wasn't deliberate. No, it looks like it, perhaps from an outside perspective, but as a fellow driver I can tell you, it definitely is not deliberate. It goes into turn 3, the wheel, boom, just goes straight. Here we go. Taylor Mills on the throttle again, gonna go to the inside, trying to break the draft right away. As she brings us back to the green flag and has a great lead already over Alexis Newsom. As we go back further in the field, Thomas Christensen battling side by side with Sam now. Sam really struggling on that inside line, loses another spot, so lost 2 since the restart. As we are halfway into this thing now. Taylor really struggling a lot. I think Taylor hit the wall as she hits it again. Caution is out, so Taylor Mills off sequence. Tried to enter the pits. Whatever went wrong, I really don't know, but we have to find a replay. But Taylor in the wall and out of the race. Just as she tried to turn down into the pits, the car got loose. So the tires really seem to be worn out. And I think that's what caused Taylor to get loose out of turn 2. Just the transition from the banking onto the back straightaway with the worn tires. Alexis Newsom brings us back to the green flag once again. As we are back underway at Iowa. As Will Lyon is battling with Jasper Orman. Jasper finally having a proper chance to get by, which he does with a lap car involved there. Will Lyon basically boxed in right now. As Jasper gets by into the 4th position. Will Lyon getting really close to Sam Moyle on the outside line. Now, I want to go back to this move here for a second because I didn't really call this one properly. So Sam goes to the inside line. Everybody on the high side right there is basically following the dirty air of Sam Moyle. Because I think they all expected Sam to go low. Sam Moyle, that is. So Sam Blackwood now to the inside and takes those 2 positions. Jasper Orman is going to be the first taker for the pits with 42 laps to go. So this is going to really kick off a domino effect. Everybody basically that was around Jasper is going to look at this. And they're going to be like, oof, we need to pit as well. Because Jasper is going to be so fast out of the pits on his fresh tires. So here we go. Let's see where Jasper Orman is going to rejoin. Alexis Newsom is well out in front though, just in front of Hugo Olsen. So those 2 not changing positions, but on the track, you can see right here, Jasper Orman has jumped Henry Bennett. Not by a small margin at all, it's actually a couple of seconds. So great pit cycle for Jasper Orman, got that undercut done. And I believe is in the podium paying positions right now. Yes, he is, as Will Lyon also exits the pits behind. So great call by Jasper Orman so far. Now he's got to nurse these tires to the end though for the final 30 laps. Awesome performance by Alexis Newsom. She has led the most laps of tonight's race as she moves by Sam Blackwood. Complete domination tonight at the Iowa Speedway. Hugo Olsen never had an answer for her. And Alexis Newsom for Indy Alliance Racing gonna go to victory lane for round 2 of the season. There she is out of turn 4 across the line. First win for Alexis Newsom. Hugo also comes across the line in P2. Jasper Orman is going to be the final car on the podium. Right there, pulled it off as well. Great strategy call to undercut Will Lyon and Henry Bennett, who comes across the line in the 5th position.